Hey guys, this is a clip from the PlayerZone Podcast. If you want to check out the full podcast episode, just check the YouTube playlist, the PlayerZone Podcast. Please share with friends, subscribe to the channel and like the video, and I'll see you in a full podcast episode very soon. Then, so from that point in time, you get the scan results back, you find the ACL. What was the emotions at that point in time? It wasn't, a start of frustration, but at that point in time, was there anything else you had as well?
Yeah, it was frustration and just... I tried not to regret it. You can't overthink it. Go,
Definitely.
It's done. Why'd I play?
Yeah.
So I just try to go past it as soon as I could. Look to I'll come back next season stronger.
100%.
I just try looking positives. Got the people around you that help you and tell you that.
Definitely.
Which I found was beneficial.
Building on that. How important were the people, your family, friends, guys at the club, physios? Who did you sort of work close with, and who was big to lean on, in probably a tough year, missing out on some serious cricket?
Just family, mates. Girlfriend was good. I was with her heaps because can't go out really at all. My mates would come around my house and just chill the house, which is perfect. Nice. And we went to Europe actually before my surgery, so which is cool. I was walking around with no ACL in Italy and stuff. So that delayed surgery by a month, but it was worth it. But just positivity is the main thing. I just thought getting stronger. That's all I thought about. You can't change that you did your ACL. You can't. So, and I also found that knowing I couldn't come back a month before the season ends helped. Rather than rushing back and to try and get that I could just go, okay, that's season done.
Relax and
just focus on the next season sort of thing.
100%. Yeah. And did you find, you sound like you're very structured and you're very motivated, and that's awesome. But I guess you see some people, they try and rush things back, but you find, I reckon, that structure you had and that confidence saying, I'm going to be motivated throughout this thing, that helped you in your recovery? Did you find that was beneficial, or at times did you second guess and say, can I test this out, or should I?
I've been pretty good with it, I think. And that knowing that I couldn't play is a big part of that. If I was a month, maybe I could play the last few rounds of the season sort of thing. I reckon I would have rushed back, but I'm happy I haven't. I've got strong. I probably delayed my recovery. I was a bit lazy at first, I'd say, which I regret, but it's not too bad now looking back at it. But the last few months have been just focusing on getting the legs strong. Now I'm doing some change of direction stuff. Perfect. So I'm getting there.
We'll start with the rehab. So what does that entail? So from the first few months to where you are now, where you told me just off air, you're getting your running and stuff like that. What does that sort of entail? How do the loads change, and what sort of things were you're putting yourself through?
So I had surgery end of July. Then first month is just nothing pretty much. You're doing tiny little leg exercises that the surgeon gave me, but not much. Then turned into a couple months after, just doing little leg exercises. Then I'd say 4 months after surgery, I was doing stuff in the gym. I remember my first gym session back, I was doing lunges. And because I don't know if you know ACL, they do hamstring graft from your hamstring tendon. First lunge I did, tweaked the hamstring. I was like, oh no. It wasn't bad. I was fine a week later. But it's just it shows how weak the hamstring was. It's just wow, this is gonna be a long recovery when I'm doing one lunge and the hamstring goes. And then you slowly get better. That first bit's hard, but once you start to notice you're getting stronger, 100%. The motivation increases there, and then increases. Yeah, so it's pretty much just come to doing leg exercises until the last few months, and now I'm just doing a bit of everything. Yeah, definitely. Getting strong, running. I'm from pretty much, I wouldn't be able to play footy yet, maybe for a couple of weeks, but I'm fully... legs probably 85%, I'd say. That's good.
You talk about the hamstring. Did you notice heaps of weakness? There was a lot of just strengthening first before you could actually just stress that knee out a bit. Yeah,
100%. It's just strengthening hamstring and your quad, pretty much, and the calves, because they got really, really weak.
Just shrunk.
Pretty much. But just as the guy, my physio told me, I was doing leg extension every single time I'd go to the gym. No matter I was doing arms, chest, whatever. There's always just leg extension going to get that stronger. I don't know if it's weaker or it's just smaller. But it's it's good you're getting the progress, I guess. So it's sort of now you're running and you're a bit more on your feet. How many times a week did you go to the physio, and how big do you reckon that was in your improvement? I was seeing him It wasn't that often. It was probably once every 2 weeks for a couple months.
Yep.
And then he was giving me exercises, and then, you know, you're going better when you're getting new exercises, you know, and you're like, oh, I can do this now.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do this now. So like, I did mention it before, but like I was cycling a lot.
Yeah, right.
Because I couldn't run. And that's my aerobic exercise and my leg exercises. So I was doing a lot of cycling, which helped. But yeah, just every time you go back to him, it gives you more motivation to keep going because you're getting better, you're getting stronger. And
100%. What was the biggest moment you reckon when you were like, yeah, I'm getting here, I'm improving big time? Because you keep mentioning, I guess, the new exercise you get given, but was there a specific moment in the rehab where you're like, okay, I can come back to where I was?
Yeah, probably like the last couple of weeks before he told me I could start running, you know, like I could like jog. Yeah. Like I'd just like jog and be like, this is cool. I could jog in a straight line, even though I wasn't meant to be running. Yeah. But like just knowing, just being able to move freely when it's not affecting you at all and you like don't think about it at all. Yeah.